Whisper. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Gumdo Demonstration. This is the AAA US Taekwondo College. Give you a brief rundown of a few things about Gumdo. Gumdo is a Korean sword martial art. It is akin to Kendo, Japanese style. This is a Korean style. The biggest similarity is the design of the sword. The Japanese katana and the Korean jingum, practically identical. There's subtle differences that the practitioners know, but the design is basically the same. Gumdo and Taekwondo are very different creatures. One of the big differences, Taekwondo, it's very rigid. It's very hard martial art. Empty hand. All your movements stop. There's a snap. So you can see every bit of muscle control that goes into it. Gumdo is the exact opposite. Gumdo is a flowing martial art. It's a soft martial art. All the movements move straight into the next. As many masters have told us, it's like flowing like water. Bruce Lee once said, water can flow and it can crash. And that's what we think of. Gumdo is a very philosophical martial art. I'll share a bit of that with you right now. Like I said, this is a sword martial art. And that sets it apart from other martial arts, other weapons martial arts that you can take. Other weapons, like we'll start with a knife. A knife started as a tool. Ancient man used knives, open up fruits that they couldn't do with their bare hands. They used it to make other tools, carve. It can be a weapon, but it's a tool first. A spear is used for hunting. It's a knife on a large pole. It is a weapon of war, but it's a hunting tool first. Bows and arrows, same thing. It's a hunting tool. Slings, the mighty weapon that brought down Goliath, is a hunting weapon for small birds and small game. The sword, however, it's not a tool. Ancient man didn't use this to open fruits. You don't hunt with a sword. A sword has only one purpose, and that's for combat with another person. So when holding a sword, a warrior can only have one thing on his mind, and that is combat with another person. And that sets the sword apart from other weapons martial arts. That's just a brief rundown, a little bit of the philosophy of Gumdo. Now let's get to what you all came for, the martial art itself. All right, this is instructor Dan Harrington. He's visiting with us from South Korea. We're very grateful to have him.
Hey, Dong!
Yeah. Ta! Cross-say, tweet! Instructor Dan is going to go through some of the basic movements for us. First, 정면다리! On your own. This is a center line cut. Starts from the top of the head, exits to the bottom of the body. Concept in Gumdo. If the man's not in two pieces, he's not dead. Come on! Yeah. Left right cut. Passing over his eyes, cutting through the man's neck. Come on! Somebody! On your own. He's just combined two cuts. We have the center line cut coming through the body, one over each eye coming through the neck and the shoulder. Come on! Hungry! This is a side cut. You see, it follows the belt line. Soft tissues here. Come on! Hanjabegi! Six cut. You see, it combines the first three that we've done, plus the side, and it adds Sasumbegi, which is a downward cut. Okay? This is our long stance. Some of you that take Taekwondo, you can see the difference right now. Our Taekwondo long stance is very broad. Our toes are pointed to the front as best they can. It's a very stable stance for empty hands. For weapons fighting, we have our front toe, the toes of our front foot are slightly angled, as are our back toes. Our heels are in line. Foot stance. This is the balance posture. It's holding up his foot, also using the sword. Short stance. We don't have this in Taekwondo. This is new to us. It's like our long stance, where our back leg has come in. It's about a half sword's length from our front foot, excuse me. Peggy! This is our high stance. You may see this in a lot of samurai movies. The sword high above their head. This is an aggressive attacking stance. Everything else is from China stance, so middle stance. This is our defensive posture. You may also see this from samurai movies. The sword is ready to deflect and counterattack with the cup. Chakon! The warrior has to clean his sword before he puts it away, lest he gets blood and bones and bits of people stuck together. Thank you, Mr. Tan. Move in to some of our speed drills. Again, Mr. Tan, can you show these to us?
Peggy 집중. 태산 Peggy. 유성 Peggy. 개공 Peggy.
Go. Go but up. Different things. Taekwondo but up. I don't remember. It's okay. Come here.
해동.
Concentrations. I'll be demonstrating these.
Stance concentration. 자세 집중. These are used to hone your basic stances. Ready. 준비. 자세 집중. 이거. 자세 집중. 이거. 자세 집중. 3번. 1 and 2 together.
And finally, we're going to meditation.
It's the one in the player with all the weird characters.
Meditation is important in all martial arts. We do it for Taekwondo. It's not exempt from Gumdo. It's the way that the warrior calms his mind.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Is it on?
It's on, you just gotta press the buttons.
It's locked.
Just click the button. My apologies.
Oh, just push play?
The one with the weird characters, yeah. What you do? Keep up.
Gumdo is highly forms-based. So, color belt form, we have 12 forms. Chris here is going to demonstrate some of them for us.
Ivan! Cuba!